Alrighty, here we are on lesson 23, the volume of a right prism. So I rewrote the formula up here, hopefully that you've seen before. So please make sure you write that down. And then if you need to write yourself a note, remember the B stands for the area of base. And then we know that the H still stands for height. Alright, so the first example says, what's the volume of the right prism pictured on the left, or on the right? Explain. So we just have a shape, we have no measurements, but we see we have cubes. So for this one, all you have to do is count. So if you count across the bottom, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going across, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going up. And you can see it's only one deep, so that means our volume would be 36 units cubed now. Okay, so if we look at this next one, it says draw in each cube. So the height is 4, the length is 3, and the width is 2. So height is 4, length is 3, and width is 2. So if you don't remember height is how tall it is, the length is how far across, and width is how far back. So now if we use the formula, we're going to use our V equals B times H. So our area of the base, and the base would be the bottom here, so 3 times 2, then times our height, which is 4. So if we multiply 3 times 2 gives us 6, and then times 4, so our volume would be 24 units cubed. Alright, so go ahead and flip over to the next page. Again, we have some more rectangular prisms, so I'm going to make this front part my base here. So volume equals area of the base, which is 4 times 10, then times the height, which is what connects the two bases. So we'd have 40 times 17, which is 680 centimeters cubed. Alright, for this one I'm going to make this side on the right here my base. So the volume equals area of the base, which is 5 times 6, then times 11. So we have 30 times 11, which gives us 330 centimeters cubed. So remember, your unit is always cubed for volume. Okay, so those were our rectangular prisms. Now we have a right triangular prism. So this is where we really use that B for the area of the base. And remember, the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So now for our volume, I'm going to use this front face here to be our base. So we have V equals the area of our triangle. So our base is 4 times our height is 1/2. Divide all of that by 2. Then times our height, which is 6.5. So 4 times 1/2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1 times 6.5. So our volume would just be 6.5 cubic meters. Alright. If you look down at this next example here, same thing. I'm going to make this front face our base because if you remember from a few lessons ago, this is a triangular prism. So to find the volume area of the base, so we're going to have 16 times 12 divided by 2, and then times 10, which is our height. So when we do 16 times 12 divided by 2, we end up with 96, and then times 10, and 96 times 10 would just be 960 centimeters cubed. Alrighty. So if you look at the next page, this has got a multiple volume representation. So we have a few different shapes here that are kind of put together that we would have to find the volume for. So I'm going to give you some hints, and then I want you to try this one on your own. So if you look, we have this top part. So you're going to have to find the volume of the top. And then you're going to have to do the volume of this bottom part, or the base. right? And then I think from there you should be able to figure out what to do. So I want you to try this one on your own. So that way we can go over it in class. So I gave you some hints here, but do try this one on your own and try to find the total volume.